So how's it going, ladies and gents, and welcome back to the channel. Today guys, we have another deck profile for you guys today, and this is in relation to the zombies with the new Ishizu cards. I have been testing out the new Ishizu cards with most of the archetype nowadays in my collection, and by far the zombie deck alongside the Ishizu cards has been astronomically good. This is just a fun deck that I actually composed. The deck performs well, I can say this, but with regards to like consistency, it's a wee bit off, because most of the time you won't draw to the cards that you like. That being said, this is actually a 60 card deck, and it's really harder to bring forth all your cards that is necessary for the combo. Regardless, from time to time you're gonna freestyle it until you win the game. So right off the bat, we have 2 copies just for the Glow Up Bloom, 3 copies of Diviner of the Herald, just to send out a copy of your Ishizu cards to the graveyard, prompt its effect, mill a ton of cards for yourself and your opponent, thus prompting the effect of your zombie monsters once sent to the graveyard. And by far, with that synergy, it allows you to bring out more combos to the field. So the 2 cards that will restrict you in summoning only zombie monsters is just the Mad Mauler and the Glow Up Bloom. Now these 2 cards, once they have prompted their effect, then you are locked into zombies only summoned to the field. Furthermore, the inclusion of the Punk archetype into this deck will help you gain forward more plays. But there are only limited Punk monsters that we actually got. The 3 copies of Xiamin, the 3 copies of Foxy Tune, and then 1 copy of Deer Note is just enough for this deck to perform it to its full capacity. Other than that, you have also the 3 copies of Desi, the 2 copies of the Danger Bigfoot, and 1 copy of Thunderbird, since we don't have another copy for Danger Bigfoot, and 3 copies of Danger Jackalope. Now, other than that, that is your main deck, guys, and we're still running with a 60 card deck, and this is the first time I've actually worked with a 60 card deck. Now, other than that, the Ishizu cards alongside the zombies and the punks are a really good synergy for the deck, and having to recover most of your resources is by far the best. Extra deck revolves around 1 copy of Ashral Winda. Now, you can just use this for the copy of Muddy Mud Dragon. Muddy Mud Dragon will fusion summon any monster. Having this as a 1 material with another dark monster, you can go for Winda. 1 copy of Immortal Dragon, 1 copy of Chaos Ruler. And then the next card that we're gonna talk about is Filgran. 1 summon to the field, you can banish 1 card on the field. 1 bar on the floor, 1 Cheng Ying, 1 copy of Red Eye Zombie Dragon Lord, 1 copy of Psychic and Punisher, just for your level 11 Synchro monster. 1 number 38 Hope Harbinger. Number 90 for your negate, your zombie vampire. Then for your link monsters, you'll have Vampire Sucker, your Vampire Fascinator, and then 1 copy of Topologic Zeraboros. Now you can go with a copy of what you call that? Now you can go for a copy of Avenged Savior. Now this is actually, I played this in one of my games or one of my replays. So either you can remove the Zeraboros and add the Avenged Savior, or you can just play it out with Zeraboros. Actually, the Zeraboros is kind of fun to play with. But yeah, if you have a copy of one of these monsters, rather use the Avenged Savior for that matter. So that is your deck profile, guys. Let's move towards the replays, and I'll showcase you guys how fun this deck really is with the new Ishizu cards. Okay guys, so here we are with the game replays. So 3 game replays for you guys today. To start off, our opponent is going first. We have a good starting hand of 1 Ash Blossom, 1 Terraforming, 1 Emergency Teleport, that Grass, and the Forbidden Droplet. So that is a really good hand right there. Our opponent is actually using Sprite Tri-Brigade, or Tri-Brigade Sprite. We Ash the Fractal. Our opponent is going to use Call by the Grave on that one. Now, pay attention to the gameplay. It's not going to be like an OTK win or something, but I just tried to mill my opponent out with because he maxed seed. So just quick conclusion to this replay. So you got a copy of Kiras. Kiras will use its effect, spell summon a monster. Go for Fair Jit. Now we'll just fast forward this one because it's basically the same combo anyways. So let's go. Gigantic Sprite, summon Blue. Blue will get a copy of Jet. Jet to the field, get a copy of Starter. Go for the Gin Buster. Starter will get a copy of Carrot, and we'll just play it regularly here, and then Nerva will spell summon the Ancient Warrior. Now this is a good deck by the way, and so we have 3 negates that 2 negates and 1 destruction that we need to get past. Luckily, with the Droplet is there for us. And luckily we got a copy of Unizombie, so that's one thing that we will use for the droplet. So our opponent is gonna use Max Sisa. This is the start of the problem, of his problem. So droplet that. Target 3. Ancient Warrior, the Carrot, and the Dijin Buster. Emergency Teleport, get a copy of Xiamin. Terraforming, get a copy of Zombie World. Xiamin will get a copy of Foxy Chun. We got destroyed by Ogre. Snow Rabbit. Still the same. There we go. And we use that. Grass looks greener. And we milled a ton of cards. So Agita is being activated. Glow Up Bloom is going to be activated. Then we'll chain more. Another copy of Kelbeck has been sent to the graveyard. So another mill. Necro World Banshee will get a copy of Zombie World. Now I'm just going to keep Zombie World on my hand just in case. But regardless, milling a ton of cards. There we go. Jack of Ball into the field. Another Agita effect. Sending cards to the graveyard. Now Keldo will get our resources back. And then the Medora will also get our resources back to our deck. So that's actually the best thing there is for the zombie with the new Ishizu cards. Just getting back the resources that was actually sent to the graveyard and then using them for the next turn. It's really good. So Mizuki is going to be activated. Spell summoning Shang-Chi. Sending a copy of another Mizuki. Use the effect of Mad Mauler, and now Mad Mauler will lock us into zombies only. Summon Philgrant to the field. Banish Gigantic Sprite. Our opponent is trying to use the effect, and then 2 effects for that matter. He really thought that it will prompt the effect. Regardless, I tried that before anyway, so yeah, it doesn't work. There we go. Philgrant will banish. Mizuki will activate it once more. Getting a copy of Unizombie. Philgrant will negate. That's still useless, but yeah, I just did it for the sake of activating. Mizuki once more. We'll summon Danger Bigfoot, and we go for the Zombie Vampire here. Mill a ton of cards again. Now I was thinking. Sorry, I was thinking. It was 12 cards a while ago. I was like, why just mill this? Why not just mill the whole thing? So we go for Zombie Vampire. There we go. And then Immortal Dragon. That's 3 cards more. Go for Vampire Sucker. That's 2 cards last. Spell summon one monster. Last card. Get a copy of Xiamin. Normal summon Xiamin, and then link off to the last monster. Then I just wanted to end my turn here. And my opponent just scooped. That's basically it. So game number 2, guys, we got Xiamin, 1 Mizuki, 1 Medora, 1 Foxy Chun, and 1 Forbidden Droplet. So we started off first. Foxy Chun will be activated. Sending a copy of Medora to the grave, summon Deer Note, and then for some reason our opponent used Veiler on him. On her, I mean. I'm not being sexist. So Xiamin to the field, and we go for level 8. Now this is the combo that I was talking about. Chaos Ruler will mill us 5 cards, or 4 cards, 5 cards, and then Deer Note will special summon Foxy Chun, and then the 2 of these monsters will actually combine for the Zombie Vampire. So that mill sent us Kelbeck to the grave, and then the Kelbeck will send the Agita to the grave, prompting another effect. Now the Zombie Vampire will be summoned to the field, milling a ton of monsters, and then spell summoning them to the field. Diviner will then give us more gas to this type of to this combo. Necro World Banshee will activate. Medora will get us our resources back. There we go. Now since we're locked into zombies, then yeah. Doom King Battlejack to the field. Diviner will send Agito. Mad Mauler will target the Diviner. Go for a level 10. Red Eye Zombie Dragon Lord. And then the Vampire Sucker, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. So that is my go-to plan right here. It's not really the best, but it works. And we're going up against Mathmax anyway, so the usual combo for this is gonna be with the circular. The Doom King Battlejack to the field. He will use the Call by the Grave for my Battlejack. Luckily, the Red Eye Zombie Dragon Lord is still there. Battlejack to the field, and then draw one more card from Vampire Sucker. So our opponent's gonna use Circular, sending a copy of Subtraction, use the effect of Sigma, but we banish Sigma by the use of Battlejack. There we go. Normal summon the Lady Debug, negate its effect. And the only choice he has here is to do an exit summon for that matter. Now he can't actually go into Link because his monsters are all zombies. So there we go, Link off, and then luckily we have Forbidden Droplet once more to negate his last monster. There we go, negate that, and that's basically the game right here, because I think he scooped afterwards. Yeah. There we go, on our turn, he scooped. There we go. The last freestyle gaming that we'll have, it's kind of like, it's really fun to have this synergy with Ishizu cards. So yeah, we have a starting hand with one Mad Mauler, one Ash Blossom, one Mizuki, one Jack of Bolan, and one Zombie World. So let's start. Zombie World to the field. Jack of Bolan sending a copy of Mizuki to the graveyard, spell summoning to the field, normal summoning what you call this? Mad Mauler. And at this point on, we don't have the best of resources, so we go for Vampire Sucker. Use the effect of Mizuki, spell summon back our monster. There we go. Use the effect of Vampire Sucker, and luckily our opponent used an effect of an Ash Blossom, so we can use that one for our materials. So Vampire Sucker will spell summon back, and don't worry, I have a plan for this. Mad Mauler will target Jack of Bolan, locking us into zombies. Vampire Fascinator to the field. Use its effect. Get a hold of his what you call this? Ash Blossom, and we go for Chaos Ruler, and here we start the mill. There we go. We get a copy of Uni-Zombie, sending Kelbeck to the graveyard. Kelbeck will prompt its effect, sending more cards to the graveyard. Gizuki will be activated, banishing Changxi. Spell summoning Uni-Zombie. Changxi will prompt its effect, spell summoning to the field. Changxi will use its effect, sending a copy of Mizera to the graveyard. Use the effect of Uni-Zombie, and getting a copy of, what did I send to the graveyard? Mizuki. And then Mizuki will spell summon Jack of Bolan to the field. Now at this point on, we can go for Barrel on the Floor since level 7 and level 3 tuner. Mizuki once more, use its effect, special summoning Gizuki. Gizuki will use its effect, special summoning Doom King Battlejack, and then banishing the effect of Modora for resource gathering. But yeah, that is our end board right there. Just for one tiny hint of hope, we actually did this. So our opponent is going to use Cold by the Grave on our Doom King Battlejack. We use the effect of Battle on the Floor. Sadly, he's actually using 2. So, needless to say, it's fine. Our opponent is actually using Exorcisters here, so very dangerous type of deck to go up against. But we actually got the upper hand already, so it's not really a problem. So on our turn, we go spell summon Jack of Bolan, and then Jack of Bolan will spell summon a zombie from our graveyard, which is our Vampire Sucker. There we go. So Martha is going to be summoned to the field. We won't negate that because what if he has another Exosister on hand? So Caspital will be summoned to the field. We try to search for another card. Luckily, one copy of Ash Blossom is ready for that monster. There we go. And then he'll use the effect of Pax just to get a copy of, forgot the name, but the one that can draw a card. So the Sophia. I think he can just normal summon Sophia here. Yeah. Normal summon Sophia, draw one more card. And that's basically the game ender right here. Luckily, one Mizera is on the graveyard. We banish Mizera and then special summon that back to the field. On our turn, We got the upper hand already, so we go for a game. That grass look screener was used. Go for the Topologic Zeroboros, just to prompt the effect. And I just wanted to see how this one card can do. So go for Banshee. Since a card was removed from the graveyard, he will actually summon Caspitel. Michaelis, not Caspitel. Sorry, Michaelis. This was Caspitel, yeah. Caspitel and Michaelis. sorry. There we go. Banish my Zeroboros. Needless to say, it's fine. Guzuki will then send a copy of Glow Up Bloom. Then use the effect of Chaos Ruler. Targeting that, go for another Synchro Summon. Belgrand will banish the Michaelis. What we got destroyed. Luckily, we still have a copy of Mazira in the graveyard. There we go. Protecting our Felgrand. Now we go for the Zombie Vampire, and then we go for Game right here. Whatever we send to the graveyard, we can just summon. And like I said, freestyling it is always better. There we go, attack, and that is basically the game. There we go. So that's it for today, guys. Those are the replays, and that is the deck profile. Hope you enjoy this kind of content. Please like and subscribe for more content like this in the near future. And we are one step away from Tier 0 by the next month because of tier elements. Hope you enjoy this kind of content. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.